All right, this time on Tow Tig Tech, we're gonna show you guys how to make your diesel truck not ride like garbage. All right guys, today we are at NCB Diesel right here in North Carolina. I drove 9 hours up here because these guys know suspension on these heavy duty diesel trucks, and I'm tired of mine riding like garbage, so stay tuned because we're gonna make this thing ride like a trophy truck. Okay, so maybe not that good, but way better than it rides stock. All right, if you follow along on the channel, you've seen this 6.7 Powerstroke. It's a 2013, and we've done a lot of modifications to it. It's got the upfitter turbo kit we just did, the big NCB tank, and a couple other little odds and ends of cool things. Well, problem is it's got 260,000 miles on the stock suspension, which I think it had a leveling kit when I bought it, and it's just slab wore out. It rides like garbage, almost to the point where it's kind of unsafe. So today, we're up here, NCB, and we've got a Carli kit to put on it with some kings. This thing on a ride like Glad Cities. So when it came time to do the suspension on this truck, we have actually done a Carli kit before. If you remember the excursion build, we did the coilover conversion on the front of it, and then did the 7.3 stuff on the back, and that thing rides so good to be a 3/4 ton SUV. And so when it came time to pick something for this, I knew I had to go with Carli. And since NCB Diesel is one of the biggest dealers of Carli stuff and installers, it was no brainer to come up here. Now when it comes to these Carli kits, there are all kinds of options. You can start out with a $1,500 or $2,000 kit, and you can quickly check all the boxes and get up to $5 or $6 grand really quick. And we checked a lot of boxes on this one. So here's a lift kit that was on the truck when I bought it. It's just a coil spring spacer and a little 1-inch aluminum block on the back. Probably a couple $100. And this is the Carli Pin top kit. And this kit's about $42.50, I think, starting out. And then the more boxes you check, I think this complete kit retails about $8 grand by the time I got done doing the progressive Adipack, doing the fabricated radius arms, and all kinds of other goodies up there that I'll show you, but we went a little overboard, but it's gonna be worth it. Get the sticker swap going here. The whole truck's black and white, so orange will just stick out like a sore thumb. We're already putting a lot of King Blue on there, so gotta swap stickers, make it look good. All right, so here is a stock radius arm compared to the fabricated Carli unit, and first off, I mean, you can tell way beefier, but the big reason that they go to these, you know, other than strength, is that this little bushing here actually will hold its place in the truck once you tighten it down, and this one's a little bit more free, and that's why we're gonna put limit straps on too. So be stronger, and it's gonna allow the suspension to move like it's supposed to and not have a bushing sitting there trying to force it to stay in place. They're also notched, that way you can clear a little bit bigger tire. All right, so here are the new linear rate springs from Carli. They're a little bit softer than stock and also taller, so that way we get our 2.5-inch lift and not have that junky spacer in there. Another nice little upgrade that comes with the Carli kit are these stainless braided lines, that we don't have any brake line issues. So when you do a budget leveling kit, they end up flipping this brake line. So from the factory, they go up and around, and that's how the Carlis are going to install. But when you do the cheap kit, that's a little cheater way of getting a little more travel out of it, is you just flip this over. Yes. Brand new stuff on a 10-year-old turd. All right, folks, this is Nate Blackwell here. He is the owner of NCB Diesel. You might recognize him. He had
Moneymaker.
He had Moneymaker, old Tim Cameron IFS buggy for a while. Yeah, Money Breaker. And so he's been in the off-road community for a while, and I always try to work with people in the off-road community. And he has his diesel shop, NCB Diesel, and he does a lot of installs of suspension parts and stuff like that. And so when it was time for me to do something with my truck, I knew exactly who to call. So tell us a little bit about what you do here at the shop, why you choose Carli, stuff like that.
We work on a lot of Ford and Chevrolet Dodge trucks, and Chevrolet would go with Cognito, but solid axle Ford and Dodge, there's no other choice in our opinion other than Carli. And hopefully we can get this truck riding a little bit better. And looks like it's had some miles put on, some hard miles, and a lot of off-road parts. And we're gonna hook him up with a set of Kings pin tops from Carli. Carli's new shackles, also Carli Adapacks in the rear, and he's already got airbags, and we're gonna leave the airbags in place. We'll show you a little bit more about that later. But radius arms, all of his stock suspensions coming off. High and low mount stabilizers from Carli. Limited straps, brake lines. He's got the new torsion 11-16 torsion sway bar that Carli came out with recently, and we're excited to see how it rides.
Want to tell us why they call it a pin top kit?
They call it a pin top, if I'm not mistaken, because of it took them a long time and a lot of research to make this happen with King. Because normally they would have this type of end on it up here, but this is for the Super Duties and some of the Dodges. So here's your pin top.
That way you don't have to do a whole new shock tower. You just bolt it in the stock position. You charge extra for the owner to work on your truck?
Sometimes. We'll charge extra if you get films.
It's a little bit better. Slightly. Surprisingly, these things still have some pressure in them. Like, you can't, I figured there'd be nothing left of them, but shocking. 260,000 miles, they still kind of work. I'm digging this. When you do the Carli fabricated radius arms, you've actually got to do a limit strap because there is nothing, the bushing's not holding the arm where it is anymore, and you don't want to bottom your shocks out. So there will be a little bit of welding required, but pretty easy stuff. So they come with this little handy dandy bracket. You basically set this thing at full droop, and then you'll move it up in place to where the strap's tight, and move it up, like I think it said, 1.5 inches, and weld it in there, and then it'll be nice and tight and have some give, and you won't tear your shocks up. Well, if you're like me and you got 260,000 miles on the factory track bar ball joint, probably a good idea to go ahead and replace that. And since I got one in stock, we're just gonna go ahead and do that. Carli kit also comes with a heavy duty track bar with a high at one end. All right, so we're doing both the high mount and low mount steering stabilizer on this. So basically this is the factory location. And if you do one down here off of the diff cover, that's going to be opposing it, so it'll be in the opposite direction of the one up here, and that should pretty much eliminate any chance of death wobble and make it a lot easier handling wise on the street and off-road. So the guys here at NCB Diesel, they stock all kinds of Carli suspension parts, so you don't have to go crazy with your build. We went a little overboard, and one of the biggest thing is they have a new for these model trucks, basically like a racing sway bar. It goes in the factory position, and it just allows it to have torsion and flex, and that way when one tire hits a bump, it doesn't transfer as bad to the other side. I mean, it's a solid axle truck, so it's not going to take it out completely, but it's definitely helpful to not have a solid, you know, bar in there for the stock sway bar. So it's supposed to make a huge difference. It's an $1,800 price upgrade, but at this point, no expense spared on this truck, and it's better than buying a new one. So we'll see how it should be amazing after this is done. I can't wait. So not only do the guys here at NCB know everything there is to know about these Carli kits, well, it's mostly because they run it on their own trucks. So this is Nate's personal truck, nice newer dually, and it's got the 3.0 Dominator kit on it. So it's got giant King shocks on it. They use and abuse their trucks too. This he's got an air in this truck. I'll probably never jump mine, but if you want to do it, they can after you do all of this. You ever seen a dually do that? All right, front is pretty much done minus the track bar. We'll do that once we sit it back down, and time to get the rear done. So it's looking like a race truck.
This end.
Just used a couple extra washers. There's nothing sketchy about that. All right, so you got a couple options with these trucks. You can do a full set of deaver springs, which takes a lot more work, and they're a little softer. You have to have airbags, things like that. And they have these little add-a-pack deals. Now, these will basically give you a better ride without sacrificing any of your load capacity. It takes away that heavy-duty overload leaf and then has something a little more progressive in there, make it ride nice and smooth.
What a beginner with famous. It's a shackle, an expired one.
An expired shackle?
Expired shackle.
So what's the Carli one going to do for us? Should last a little longer.
It's greasable.
Maybe it'll give us a little more
They don't have any
travel.
resistance right here in this bushing. Same concept as the radius arms. They're already gone now, but gives resistance, and this right here is free spinning. Greasable. Less resistance.
Now that's all done. King's on it. Finally, the best part. NCB is one of the biggest Carli suspension stocking dealers in the entire country. This is all just their Ford stuff right here. And all this right here is all their Dodge stuff. So you can rest assured they probably have it in stock. You don't have to worry about it being back ordered, and you probably don't have to worry about it being drop shipped. So if you guys need some suspension, you need to get your diesel truck riding right, hit up NCB Diesel right here in North Carolina. They'll get you taken care of. All right. Everything's pretty much done. We'll put everything painted up looking nice. Gonna go drive around a little bit, line it first thing in the morning, drive 9 hours home in luxury. All right, folks, there it is. These guys knock these kits out pretty quick, but it still takes them more than a day because they go through and double check everything, do the alignment, drive them, make sure everything's tight, and triple check all the bolts. I didn't give them a lot of time, and then last night I decided we needed wheel bearings because Nate is like a guru with these trucks, and he literally went for one joyride in the truck testing and heard a wheel bearing was out. So went ahead and put new unit bearings on it that they had right here in stock. And CJ got here early for me because I got to drive home 9 hours with this truck with fresh suspension, and then get everything loaded up to leave for the holidays. So down to the wire, just give these guys plenty of time so they can get your truck done and make sure it's perfect. And yeah, here we go. It's not in here. That's a good sign. That means he has it over at the alignment rack. There it is. All right, it's about 10 o'clock in the morning. I got everything done last night. Truck's all 100% ready to go for my 9-hour road trip. So let's go. Suspension didn't flex worth a crap, honestly. There's a little ditch across the street from my house. I jumped out the pool in there to back up the trailer, and it just wouldn't want to get traction because it just didn't flex enough. So with Carli kit, that is no longer an issue. Don't rub it all. I bet I could put some 37s on this thing, and I might do that sometime in the future, but this is about the spot where the rear tire comes off the ground. You can see the airbag back there doing its thing. So yeah, now with the Carli kit, plenty of flex. Now the radius arms definitely help out with that a ton.
If you saw the factory ones, they're not going to want to flex this much, but it's still a radius arm design, which is made to not flex. So not bad. Went ahead and ran it up on the passenger side so the lighting will be a little bit better, but this thing, I mean, this stops a set of 35s pretty dang good. So if you want your diesel truck to be able to ride good and be flexy, it's the way to go. Nothing like getting the rear tire off the ground of your heavy-duty diesel truck. That's kind of scary. Well, it was hard to tell if the truck got any taller, and the answer is yes. It's about that much taller, so that probably lifted it about 2 inches. All right, suspension update. We have had the suspension on the truck for a few months now. I put over 10,000 miles on it, and I could not be happier with the suspension. This truck, hitting bumps at speed, used to be borderline dangerous. Now I feel like I can drive twice as fast, which I don't know if that's less dangerous or not, but it feels great. Now there's a few places that this suspension absolutely shines. Now I live in North Alabama, and there are some gravel roads, and some roads it'd be better if they were gravel. We got potholes everywhere, so it can be pretty rough driving around in this thing, being a 3/4 ton truck. Now, gravel roads is one thing, but the biggest thing is driving through big cities where they got just, you know, abrupt concrete places and giant potholes and stuff. You can just cruise through these big cities on the interstate, 80 miles an hour, or, you know, the speed limit, whatever that might be. So, thing rocks. I love it. I would highly recommend Carli Suspension to anybody that wanted to make their 3/4 ton truck ride better. And definitely hit up the guys at NCB Diesel. I appreciate those guys taking the extra time to make sure this thing was set up correctly. I haven't had a single issue or a single loose bolt since they installed the kit, and couldn't be happier with it. So that's it. I mean, the 6.7 now it's like a new truck. We've got the bigger fuel tank, we've got the upgraded turbo, and now we've got really good riding suspension. So I don't know what else is left to do next. Maybe update this to the new screen. Maybe we'll do that next. So let us know down in the comments what you think we should do to this truck next, and as always, thanks for watching.